in the studio. And actually, we will have a real studio coming up in just a little bit. We've been restoring the house for 2 years. And so I'll have carpet and lights and all kinds of stuff. Meanwhile, it's a building site. This channel is a channel about love and compassion and kindness and unity and connection and the ancient wisdoms. So the ancient teachings, hang on one second. Are we live yet? Are we live on the YouTube channel? Hang on one second. Is it still connected? I don't know. Hang on one second, Haps. Oh my God, there we are. 1 second, just working this out. This is it. Yeah, there I am. Okay, hi. Anyway, I come on once a weekend to talk about whatever's going on in my life. I'm a student of Theosophy. I'm not a teacher. I just study these ancient wisdoms and then I apply them in my everyday life. And these little shorts that I do every week on the weekend, sometimes in the morning, sometimes in the afternoon, are just reflections so I could share with you how I use these ancient wisdoms in the modern world. And that's what we're changing our tagline to: ancient teachings, ancient wisdoms for the modern world. So I wanted to talk about this. There you go. The real test is being kind to unkind people. And that's the truth. You will find, especially online, the keyboard warriors and things like that, you'll find a lot of people with the safety of the anonymity, being able to, I don't know, just be a little bit more toxic, I guess, than normal, than they would be to your face. And so now that we're in this internet world, I am experiencing that as this channel grows. And my philosophy is always to be kind. If somebody is going to come on and troll you or be unkind, it is a reflection of whatever is going on inside them at the moment. It in no way cannot define you, the way you respond, the way you react, and what you do in response to that, though that may be redundant, is what defines you. Hi there, Gian. Hi there, coming in from YouTube. I don't see how many people we've got at YouTube. I'm coming on at a different time. This is just a little theosophical short about being kind to unkind people, and something I normally never do. I rarely block anybody, rarely. I always want to include them and have them be a part of this channel because I believe that they're hurting, perhaps they're hurting, they're upset about something that doesn't have anything to do with me. I haven't done anything to upset them, so I don't block them, but I had to recently. There was a fellow that was just a little bit too antagonistic, over the top, making it personal, posting on different platforms that I was Illuminati, and that I was, just recruiting, and it just really, it was that I was corrupt. And what I do here is I simply do this as a labor of love to get these teachings out into the world. And I think he wanted to debate the actual factual teachings in the Secret Doctrine or in the Voice of the Silence or in the Key to Theosophy. And there is an academic study there, but I talk about that, but I also talk about how to apply them in everyday life. And I wasn't going to engage with 15 feet of just crap. I wasn't going to do that. So yes, Theosophy is ancient science, divine knowledge. And yes, it is quantum physics, astrophysics, and the creation of the universe. How does that work in daily life? There are all kinds of things in there about karma and balance and responsibility, self-responsibility. How are you today, Gian? It's nice to see you. It might just be us here today, but doesn't matter. Also, really quick, I wanted to interject before we go too far, that the channel, I'm calling this Living Theosophy 2.0 now in some cases, because the channel was born almost a decade ago, and I just started reading the texts, and the books still have quite a bit of traction here. That's the 14 lessons in yogi philosophy and Oriental occultism. I see those get tons of hits. That was the text that introduced me to Light on the Path, which then led to the Voice of the Silence, the Key to Theosophy, the Secret Doctrine, and so on. So I wanted to say, if you are coming in for those texts, it was early on, and I recorded them as a broadcaster would. I didn't allow a lot of time for breaths and space and reflection. If you do listen to the 14 Lessons in Yogi Philosophy and Oriental Occultism by William Walker Atkinson on this channel, please do so at 75%, because it's a lot easier to take in. Just click the gear icon on your YouTube channel and then listen to it back at 75%. All of these books have been made free for you to listen to in audio form. They're also available in audiobooks if you wish to support the channel. But anyway, I wanted to say thank you to those of you who are coming in for those books. Also, you'll see a change. We're getting a lot of different folks here on the channel. So we have interviews. Westcott Loudon is coming up, a comparative religions professor of the world. He's going to be up. We also had Kathy Gann last week, who's done the first episode of Theosophy for the very, very young. We're talking like 3, 4, 5 years old, even younger. So that's a fantastic series. And though these new episodes may not have a ton of views, that doesn't matter. What we're doing here is an evolution. We're moving forward, and we're going to have a lot of stuff on this channel. And if you'd like to be a part of it, you're certainly welcome to. So my point being, when somebody does something unkind, like this fellow was very proactive in trying to assassinate my character and what I do here. And it isn't about me here on this channel, but the teachings. Of course, I wanted to defend what is being done here on Living Theosophy. So unfortunately, I did have to block him because he just wouldn't stop. But what I wanted to say was, when something like that happens, my response, I know a lot of people said, screw it, he's, you know, crazy, just stupid, da da da. I go, no, I think there must be something personal going on with him in order to attack so severely. So I'm thinking, I was kind to him. I tried to be very kind, and that didn't work. I tried lots of things. It still didn't stop him. So I thought, this is a good opportunity to talk about what is in Light on the Path, which says everything in life is a test. Everything in life is a test for you to overcome yourself. And that's where the Theosophical teachings come in. So everything from the ever-expanding universe, we talk about that all the time. In the beginning of the Secret Doctrine, which happened to be the thing that he was wanting me to debate him on, where it talks about the formation of the universe, the great breath coming in to create all that is, this absolute everything, Parabrahm, all of this, that has to do with today. So we are connected from that great breath. This person is a reflection of me. Everybody is a reflection of me. Everybody is a reflection of you. But when they are acting out and saying things that might be a little bit, I don't know, insulting, confrontational, that's a reflection of what's going on inside them at the moment. And it doesn't define you. It can't. No more than they can digest your food for you. Okay? So no matter where you're at the store, you have a deal with your spouse, your partner, your kids. Hi there. I had to set the hearing aids connection. Hang on one second. Hold that thought. I'm going to read Gian's comment because it's just Gian and I here, I think. I had to set the hearing aids connection, so I did not hear at the beginning. Oh, bless you. No worries. You can just catch the rewatch if you will. You're so sweet, and I appreciate you. I love that you're here. You mean so much. That's the reason I show up here, to talk about how I'm putting Theosophy into practice in my life. So anyway, you can't please everybody, and that's fine. And this person is not getting any more space in my head at all. I had to block and move on. But I did find that when it was taking place, there was an old part of me that wanted to defend myself, that wanted to step in and go toe to toe and say, that's not the case. That is untrue. He said I had a yacht, that I was telling everybody how to be wealthy, and I was corrupting the teachings of Theosophy. That is not true. I do not own a yacht, and I am not telling you how to be wealthy using Theosophy. I'm telling you that these ancient universal principles, when put into application, when you become self-responsible, when you realize that there's a much bigger picture than just the physical and the 3D world, that you can navigate life in a much easier way. You begin to see the cycles, you begin to see purpose, you begin to see connection, you begin to understand nature and science. It all comes together. It does. So talking about, it doesn't have anything to do with you. We tend to take things very personal. We do, especially when it's made personal. And though those remarks were very personally directed, it had nothing to do with me. Absolutely nothing. If you go up and you punch somebody in the face and they get angry, that has something to do with you. If you didn't, and you didn't do anything, and you're at the store and somebody says something to you that's really kind of crappy, they take your parking space, it has nothing to do with you. Everybody's going through something. Everybody's going through something. No matter what it is that they're going through, you can never go wrong with being kind, ever. And I had a lot of people give me some grief about that. They said, you can't be kind to somebody who's that cruel to you or acting that cruelly to you. And I thought, no, I can still be kind. I think I should be kind. But that doesn't mean you need to be a doormat. It doesn't. You have to draw the line sometimes. So I did, and I didn't like that. I don't want to, sorry about that. I don't want to have to draw the line. I don't want to cut anybody out of Living Theosophy. I want everybody to be welcome here. I'd like to work with everyone. And I love people. I genuinely do love people. I had somebody say to me the other day, they said, maybe you should just say, I love people rather than I love you. But I genuinely feel a connection with everyone, even this fellow. I feel love for everyone. And I believe I was born with that empathetic nature. And I say, I love you to everyone because I do. Doesn't mean I'm in love with them in a romantic way. It means that I feel them. I respect them. I understand that we are a part of one another. So I think I was just going to talk about that and just say that it's best. Kindness is best. You will never go wrong with being kind, but you do have to have personal boundaries, because remember that empathy without boundaries leads to self-destruction. So it doesn't mean you stick around to be abused more. You can stand up for yourself. I also used to have a terrible temper. Oh my goodness. When I was younger, I thought it was something to be proud of. I don't have that anymore. I know it's in there somewhere. If I needed to pull it up, if I was being attacked by, I don't know, an army or something, I guess I could probably pull that out to fight or flight it, but I don't use it anymore. I don't, it's not necessary. So I try to overcome my lower self as much as possible. But this was a relatively challenging issue, and I thought, do I want to give it any time? Hang on one second. Jian is saying, I see the bigger picture, and that's why I see the big responsibility as human. Even contemplating the silence helps one learn about understanding. This is what we all are. Yeah, this is what we're all doing. Yes, the silence. Silence is full of answers. When you quiet the mind, that voice that comes up that says, you need to defend yourself. That's not right. That's not fair. That's the lower self. That is the lower self. And I felt it. I did feel it. And I thought, nah, I'm not going to respond like that. I can't. I don't want to. It feels crappy. I feel bad that he feels so crappy to send crap my way. I feel bad for him. I hope that he is happy, and I hope he's able to overcome whatever he's dealing with. And anybody who trolls you online, that's the case. If somebody comes in to get your goat, don't give it to him. Just go, I love you. It's okay. You're welcome here. You are welcome here. And I invited him to come on and watch whatever it was he was complaining about, and it wasn't happening. But I still chose to be kind, because who am I overcoming? Who is it that I'm overcoming when I try to do that? Myself. I'm fighting that lower ego of wanting to be right. It's not easy. It's not easy, especially when it's people that are very close to you and this happens. Trolls are one thing, but when it's somebody close to you and they say something, you're like, oh, that is so personal. That is personal. It's not. It's never. It's only what's going on inside them. It can't be anything else. It can't be a definition of you. How can it? It can't define you unless you've done something to them. If you haven't done anything, it's how they're feeling. So if you were feeling like that, what would you want? Would you want confrontation or a war? Or would you want love? I think you might want love. And that's our responsibility, to become these teachings of compassion and kindness and altruism. We must become those things in all cases. So that's today's Theosophical Short. I'm sure that I left something out. I remember sitting down thinking, do I want to do this today? I don't know if I do. Is this the correct thing to say? But yes, the real test is being kind to unkind people. And in the Light on the Path, in the book, The Light on the Path by Mabel Collins, it very clearly states everything in life is a test, everything. And you are both student and teacher, and you're the one who grades. So you can overcome yourself, you can, and just put it to the test. Being kind to unkind people. Try it. They're the ones who need it the most. I think that quote is going around the internet as Robin Williams saying that, but it's ancient. All of this is ancient. Ancient teachings for a modern world. So that's what we're doing here on Living Theosophy. I try to come on once a week to tell you whatever it is that I'm going through. I'm going to have more folks coming on and doing this. If you'd like to be a part of Living Theosophy, please drop me a line. We're looking for volunteers all over the world. And if you enjoy these, the algorithm is still, we have the audiobooks, got a big reach. The newer stuff we're doing, still kind of small. If you could like and subscribe, possibly share, you're certainly welcome to. That helps get these out to whoever might need to see them. Gian is back. He says, the boss here, the boss here is above anything I could possibly be. That boss's responsibility. Yes, it's true. Your responsibility, your self-responsibility to overcome yourself, because there's lifetimes of work that can take place there. Thank you for being with me, Gian. I love you. I love you all. Haps, I'm sorry I haven't been on. I've been going live out along the coast and things like that. I'm just trying to breathe life into this channel. So we'll see. So I appreciate you being here. I love you very, very much. Try it today. If somebody's crabby or weird to you, be kind to them. You're overcoming you. Not going to change them. You'll find it helps you a lot. I love you. I'll see you soon. Okay. How long did we go? Oh man, I wanted to keep this under 10 minutes. Okay. The drop is the ocean. That's true. Really quick. I know I'm still going long. That was one we did the other day. That is an ancient saying, which is, you are not just the drop in the ocean. You're the entire ocean in a drop. Everybody is a reflection of you. Yeah? Everything is a reflection of you. Everybody is connected to you. Everybody is you. It's all you. And that's where Theosophy takes place. It's you, nature, and you. You are nature. Everything is you. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye, Gian, my best friend. I love you. I'll see you.